He's up the other
This morning's game between the Cats in white and the Beavers in the yellow. Cats in white are the home team. White is the home team.
All changed. Caps and Beavers starting off provincials here. We got Mitchell, Baxter, Munn, Tucker, and Poole right for the Caps to start off. Starts with an icing on the Beavers. It'll come all the way down into the Beavers zone. Beavers are wearing yellow, Caps are wearing white. Ryan Culligan's in net for the Caps. Mitchell in for the face-off, controlled by the Beavers. They run it up the boards, comes out to the neutral zone, and the Beavers came in offside. Yeah, it was offside on the Beavers. Mitchell into the face-off. One back by the Beavers. Right up the board. Beavers come in. Tucker stops that to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it up to Baxter. Baxter rims it around. A little late getting there. Knocked out by the Beavers. Beavers come away. We go around the net. We got Russell, Munn, Baxter, Gerling, and LaBelle onto the top. LaBelle into the corner. Reverses it to Gerling. It's high and by him. Beavers play it in behind the net. LaBelle picks up the loose puck. He chipped it up off the glass and out into the neutral zone. Beavers regroup, bring it back in. They go to the net, shot back in high. Russell reverses to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to McLean. McLean loses the puck, taken away by the Beavers. Picked up by O'Donnell. He tried to get it out, but kept in by the Beavers. Rice gets it up the boards to Russell. Beavers bring it in. They're 1-on-5. They dump it in. Binks picks up. Makes a couple of moves and beats his man. He's going to go wide. Get into the net. Back in. Rebounds there. Beavers bring it back the other way. Tipped up. Right side. Shot on. Saved by Keller. There we got Morton, Johnson, Toole, and Tucker. Face-off controlled by the Caps. Put into the corner to Dylan Johnson. Dylan reverses it to Dylan Toole. Toole comes around the far side. Art Johnson tries to tip it out, but it doesn't come out. Off a couple of sticks. And then Dylan Johnson comes out with the puck. He goes wide, tries to tip it towards the net. Hart's there. Couldn't get a shot off. He turns in the corner. It's taken away by the Beavers. Sent through the middle. Dylan Toole will step up, control this one. Gets it over to Hart. Hart makes a move. He's 1-on-5 and there's the puck taken away from him. Knocked away by Mitchell, but the Beavers come in offside. Mitchell, Baxter, Munn, Gerling, and LaBelle for the Caps. Face off, one back by the Beavers. Laid up the far side board, picked off by Mitchell. Knocked away from him. Gerling's feet to the puck. Discussion there between the linesman and the referee about whether the puck is covered or not. But the goal stands 1-0 Beavers. Mitchell, Baxter, Munn, Gerling, and LaBelle stay out to the pass. Dump deep by the Beavers. Picked up by the Beavers. Works to the line. Played down low by the Beavers. Back to the line. Picked up by LaBelle. Bell tried to get it up the boards, but knocked down by the Beavers. Knocked out in front. Blocked in front by Durling. Played out to the line, but Baxter picks that off. He's got a chance to go. He's got Mitchell with him. He's got Munn with him. Munn tried to get it to Mitchell on a 3-on-1, but it was between his legs. Mitchell dumps it into the corner. Munn will be there to fight for it. Partial line change for the Caps. Tucker and Toole are out. Sent out in front, picked up by Russell. Russell's on with Munn and McLean. Munn works it to the middle. Russell shot on. Rebounded high off the glass and out in front of the net. Beavers pick up the puck. Russell picks up the loose puck. Oh, I guess the net was off. They whistled it down because the net was off. 10-12 left in the first period. Russell, Heffernan, McLean, Tucker, and Toole. Beavers dump the puck in and they're calling interference on the rub out on the sideboard. So Beavers will go to the power play. Russell, Mitchell, Toole, and Dinks out for the Caps on the penalty kill. Face off one into the corner. Dinks chopped it up and out. It'll go all the way down into the Beavers zone where they'll regroup. Mitchell on the forecheck with Russell. They're playing in behind the net. They bring it up on the near side. They set up down low, work it to the line. Tried to work it in the middle, but deflected away by Russell. Play to the far side board. Mitchell's there to put the pressure on. Played down low. Mitchell's there to fight for it. He backhands it out and iced. Caps go for a change. Morton, Baxter, O'Donnell, and Durling for the Caps. Beavers player knocked down in the corner. Durling tried to clear it, but it came out in front. Blocked by O'Donnell. He's hurt. Beavers play it to the middle. They walk in on the far side. That's blocked by Durling up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle. He looks like he felt that one. Mitchell, Russell, LaBelle, and Durling out for the Caps. 46 seconds left in the penalty. Russell in for the face-off. Tied up, controlled by the Beavers, worked out to the line. They're working near side. Off skate, sitting out in front, chipped away by LaBelle. Couldn't quite get it out. Played back in deep by the Beavers. Durling's first on the puck. Slowed up by the Beavers. They come out with the puck. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Comes out to the line. Russell got a stick on that. Beavers play it to the corner. Comes out to the line. They go far side, back into the slot, shot. Blocked by a beat in front. 5 seconds left. We're back even. Tucker's out of the box. That was played long. Icing's played off, waved off. Tucker's there first. Dylan Johnson joins the forecheck with Morton. Comes to Binks. Binks to Tool. Tool fires it on the goalie. Beavers play it out. Comes out to the line. Johnson slows it up. He gets it to Dylan Johnson. He walks in. Dylan turns. Plays it off the boards to Binks. Binks to Tool. Tool down low to Morton. Morton gets it to Johnson. Johnson back to Morton. Morton out in front. Binks picks up shot. That's off the block and it comes out. The Beavers are away the other way. Knocked away by the Caps. Morton comes away the other way. 2-on-2 with Harry Johnson. He goes wide. Turns, plays it to Gerling at the line. Gerling shot, blocked in front by the Beavers. Munn takes the puck away and he's in, makes a fake, gets towards the front of the net, but knocked away from him. Mitchell and Baxter join him with Tucker and Gerling. That's on net, steered aside by the Beavers. Played up off the glass. Mitchell keeps it in. Beavers pick up the puck in behind the net. Baxter on the forecheck. That's chipped off a couple of bodies. So Ison's waved off. Tully comes out to play it. Gerling sends it up and out to Baxter. Beavers see the D pass and enter the zone. Getting in front. Knocked away by Tucker. Sent up the boards by Gerling. Slowed up there by the Beavers. Baxter trying to get that puck out. There with Mitchell. It's almost out, but not quite. Comes out to the line, played up to the board. Sent in deep. Gerling's on his man. Puck comes out to the point. Played down low to the behind the net. They played out in front, knocked away by Mitchell. Played down low again by the Beavers. Gerling's there on that man. Mitchell down low. Tried to bring it out in front, deflected away by the Caps. Mitchell gets it to Munn, and Munn gets it out into the neutral zone. Beavers regroup. They send it off the referee. And Baxter picks up the puck and regroup. Baxter loses the puck momentarily, works it to Tucker. Tucker over to Heffernan. Heffernan tried to drop it to Baxter there. Baxter's trying to get off the ice. Heffernan picks up the loose puck. O'Donnell and Tool come on for the Caps. Russell in on the forecheck. McLean is on the ice with Heffernan and Russell. Came out to the line, Tool kept it in, but the Beavers pick up the loose puck. And the Beavers come away the other way. Knocked away by Matthew O'Donnell nicely. He picks up the puck in behind the net, works it to McLean. McLean up to Russell. Russell back to Tool. Tool to Heffernan. Heffernan tried to chip it in. Tool will get it in, but knocked down by the Beavers. Beavers go up the far side. Stop up, play it out in front. Let's through the middle of the ice and out. And Heffernan will ice that puck. Ison's waved off as the puck slowed up. Beavers circle around their own net. Binks and Tucker are on with Johnson and Morton. Morton pulls the puck out, works it to Binks. Binks brings it in. Binks shot off Beavers D. Plays it out into the middle. Tucker didn't play it. Cops have to come out. Tucker sends it back out. Beavers are in offside. And Morton, Johnson, Binks, and Tucker out for the Caps. Beavers win the face-off, B to D. They come in onside, stop up. Work it down low. Comes out to the line. Hart and Morty are there. Morty works it around to Binks behind the net. It's a rolling puck. Binks up off the boards and out. Beavers come away the other way. Walking shot on Culligan. And a glove save. 2:43 left in the first period. Mitchell, Munn, Baxter, LaBelle, and Gerling for the Caps. Mitchell in for the face-off. Face-off, run by the Caps. Gerling plays it up to Baxter. He gets it out. Mitchell played back in. Offside not called. Gerling picked the puck up off the Beavers. Beavers pick up the puck in the corner and bring it out up top. Shot towards the net. Mitchell picks up the puck and goes away. It's off Baxter. Baxter picks up the puck, sends it towards the net. Played down by Munn, who sent it in front to Mitchell, but Mitchell wasn't there for it. Tucker plays it back in, but I think it was off the skate and out of play. Russell, Morton, Heffernan, Poole, and Tucker. Face-off controlled by the Beavers. Played in deep. Poole. Beavers pick up the puck. Puck comes out in front. Shot. Beavers just played that puck out in front, and it went off a couple of players and onto the Beavers stick out in front. Beavers take the lead 2-0. 1:40 left in the first period. Beavers play towards the net. Baxter reverses it. O'Donnell has trouble in the corner. Poole tries to play it out, but it's knocked down by the Beavers. To the line, not towards the net, comes around wide. Line kicks it out, up into the Caps bench.
Last point play in the first period.
First control the face-off. Russell, Heffernan, Morton, Tucker, and
Goal scored by number 27, Owen Arsenal. Assisted by number 9, Chadley Andrew, number 4, Joe Gould.
Beavers bring the puck in on the far side. Circle. Comes out to the line. Shot on, off the glove and behind the net. Russell comes up with the puck. Russell plays it to Morton. He's got Heffernan. It's off his skate. Beavers pick up the puck and go the other way. They're in offside, so they'll have to regroup. Played in deep. 10 seconds left. Tucker up to Russell. That'll do it for the first period. Beavers up 2-0. Alright, start of the second period. Mitchell, Baxter, Munn, Tool, and Bates. Face off, one back to Bates. Bates goes to Tool. Tool up to Baxter. He chips it in. The Beavers regroup. Send it up ice. Pass Bates. There's the first one there. Beavers come out with the puck. Baxter picks up the loose puck out in front and goes away. He chips it in. Beavers reverse it. Pick it up the left wing and try and get it through the middle. Mitchell picks it up momentarily. Tool's going to step up and take that in. And that's offside on the catch. Russell having in the plane, Gerling and Liddell. Liddell controls the puck, fires it up into the neutral zone. Beavers regroup. Send it past the caps and into the zone. Gerling's there, but the Beavers come away with the puck. Fighting in the corner. Russell's there. Beavers come out in front. Good poke check by Mitchell and LaBelle. Icing's waved off. Beavers are back to retrieve. They go D to D. Checked in by the cap. Russell was trying to work it loose. Goes in behind the Beavers net. Heffernan's there to put pressure on. LaBelle steps up to hold that up. Half wall. Watching some feet there. McLean, Heffernan are over there fighting for it. McLean pins off his man. Heffernan comes out in front, puts it on net through the blue paint, but not on goal. Beavers work it out to the line. Merlin took a swing at it, trying to keep it in, but couldn't. Russell brings it in. He's got Heffernan shoot. Two stops. Goalie. Tucker tried to keep it in at the line, but Tool fires it back in. Caps regroup. Morton, Johnson, Tool and Tucker. Tool pinches. Morton. Gets the Tool at the line. He fires it in deep, and Dylan Johnson knocked down in behind the net. Morton comes out with the puck. It's out to Tool in the slot. Shot on. Blocked by the Beavers. Iced by the Beavers. That's a rolling puck towards Culligan. Ison's waved off. Tool pick up the puck. Tool works it up the boards. Just past Johnson, but Ison's waved off, and the Beavers regroup. They play it up through the middle. Tool tries to get it up. Tucker to Johnson. Johnson chips it in deep. Hart and Dylan go in on the board check. Pinned up against the wall by Hart. Dylan Johnson comes away with the puck. Couple men down and behind the net. Johnson comes away with the puck. Mitchell's out there. Mitchell works it back to Binks. Binks worked it into the corner to Johnson. Johnson comes out. Johnson to Binks. Binks into the middle. Shot on. Rebound. Rebound sitting there. Comes out in through the blue paint to O'Donnell on the near side. Johnson loses the puck. Beavers work it out. Binks keep it in. Knocked away by O'Donnell. Sent back in deep into the corner. Played into the corner by the Beavers. Played out towards the line. Baxter blocks that, and it comes out. We have Baxter, Baxter picks up the loose puck. He walks in. Shot. Score! Baxter picks the top right-hand corner of the Beavers. Jack Baxter puts the Caps on the board. It's the game 2-1. That would be Jack Baxter and Liam Mitchell. Goalie went down and Baxter picked the top corner. Far side. We'll have Russell, Munn, Baxter, Gerling, and Liddell on for the Caps. 10:33 left in the second period. Beavers punch it in to the Caps zone. They go wide. Knocked away by the Caps. Played in behind the net. Beavers come out from behind the net to the line. Beavers play it back in. They walk out from the corner and in front. Culligan makes the save. It goes high off the glass onto the far side. Baxter will be first on the puck. He pins it up against the boards and tries to shovel it out. Comes out into the middle of the ice. It's loose. Saved by Culligan. Looked like the puck was loose there. Beavers were driving away at it. Caps gave him some shove. Mitchell, Heffernan, McLean, Tucker, and Tool for the Caps. Caps got kicked out on the late team. McLean in for the face-off. Face-off into the corner. Tucker works it around to Tool. Tool will be there first. He chips it up to Heffernan. Heffernan chips it out. Beavers chip it back in and tag up. Mitchell picks up the loose puck. Goes around the net. Cycles to Tool. He gets it up to Heffernan. Heffernan gets it out into the middle, but cut away by the Beavers. Shot on. deflected up into the netting by Culligan.
Pass goal scored by number 14, Jen Baxter. Assisted by number 97, Parker Munn.
I guess they gave that assist to Parker Munn, but I'm pretty sure it was Liam Mitchell. Liam's 87, Parker's 97. Not good. With 9:16 left in the second period. Mitchell, Munn, Baxter, O'Donnell, Binks for the Caps. Mitchell in for the face-off. Worked out to the line. Shot wide. Binks plays it off the end boards to O'Donnell. O'Donnell tries to chip it out. Can't see if it came out or not. Baxter and Mitchell are fighting for it. Comes out to O'Donnell. He falls down. Binks behind the net, works it back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell struggles with the puck a little bit there and behind the net. Comes out to the line. Mitchell ties his man up. He's knocked down. O'Donnell pins his man. That's frozen by Culligan. Off, controlled by the Caps. The Bell plays it to Gerling. Gerling to Johnson. Johnson tips it up the board. Not quite out. Gerling to LaBelle. LaBelle to Johnson. Johnson couldn't get it up the board. Gerling. He tips it out. Long. Dylan Johnson picks it up. He's one-on-one. Cut back to the middle, but the puck was a little bit behind him. Beavers come away with it. 8 minutes left in the second period. Beavers players hauled down. Save is made. Caps will go to the penalty kill here. With 7:52 left in the second. Russell, Mitchell, Toole, and Tucker out for the Caps. The net's off. Face-off controlled by the Beavers. Russell puts pressure on the near side boards. Worked out of the zone by Russell, and the Beavers will regroup and work it back in quickly. They set up on the circle, they work it down to the line, and they go far side. Drop pass at the line. Toole keeps him down low with Russell. They walk in, right to the line. Knocked away by Toole, and he'll get that puck ice. 1:15 left in the penalty. Caps get a partial change, so Morton, Baxter, Toole, and O'Donnell are out. Beavers work it in. Played out in front, knocked away by Binks behind the net, but Beavers retain possession. They play it out the line. They play it down low.
Caps penalty number 8, Brady Gerling. 2 minutes for tripping.
Play it far side. Down to the point, 40 seconds left in the penalty. Backdoor, shot on, deflected away by Culligan. Shot on, score. That's a power play goal for the Beavers. .6:23 left in the second period. Russell, Heffernan, McLean, O'Donnell, Binks for the Caps. This off is being redone here by the referee. Russell in for the face-off. Puck's frozen, comes out to Binks. Binks chips it up off the glass. Icing's waved off. McLean and Heffernan in deep on the forecheck. Played up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell plays it into the Beaver zone. Picked up by the Beavers. Binks picks it up. Binks plays it to McLean. Caps thought they had a piece of that puck on the tip, but linesmen say otherwise, so the puck will come down for an icing. Russell, McLean, Heffernan, O'Donnell, and Binks. Heffernan knocks the puck to the line, comes in behind the net. O'Donnell will be first on it. O'Donnell plays it through the middle. Binks plays it up to McLean. Beavers play it back in. O'Donnell to Binks, Binks to McLean. McLean plays it wide to Heffernan. Heffernan's in on a break. Score! Nice long pass by Blake McLean. Find Bryce Heffernan in behind the defense. The Caps make it 3-2 with 5:17 left in the second period. That goal scored by Bryce Heffernan on a nice forehand move from Blake McLean and Graham Binks. Mitchell, Baxter, Munn, Tucker, and Toole out for the Caps. Face-off is tied up, played up the far side. Munn knocks it into the Beavers zone and they play it out. Beavers go wide into the corner. Mitchell's there to make life difficult. Baxter tried to play it out, but it was off the Beavers' body. They play it down low and out in front. Nice play by Toole to play that from harm's way. Beavers play it into the corner. Down low. They drop it. Down low. Toole's fighting out in front.
That's goals for number 6,
out to the line.
Assisted by number 19, Blake McLean.
Puck's in some feet there. In behind the net. Toole fighting for the puck. In the corner. Comes out to the line. Shot on. Blocked in front by Mitchell. Munn tried to play it to Mitchell through the Baxter through the middle, but it was cut off. Played into the slot. Shot wide. Puck comes out the other side. Munn pokes it past the D. He and Baxter can be away. Beavers pick up the loose puck and drive towards the net. Puck's sitting in the crease. Caps ice the puck. Icing's waved off on the puck. Beavers in behind the net. They play it up. Morton cuts that off in the neutral zone. Played up into the Cap zone. Binks is there. He chips it out. It's offside and played back in. Morton, Johnson, Binks, and LaBelle. Binks plays it to LaBelle. LaBelle skates it up the far side. Backhands it in deep. Morton on the forecheck is Johnson. Beavers play it out, picked up by Hart Johnson in the slot, knocked off his stick and then go back the other way. Beavers work it wide. Pinned in the corner. Binks is behind the net to help. Dylan Johnson in the corner, plays it to an open wing. Hart Johnson's got to go get that puck. Chips it out to Morton. Morton gets it out to Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson in a race. Partial change for the Caps. Heffernan and Russell are on with McLean, LaBelle, and Gerling. Beavers around the net, into the corner, towards the line, but play back in by the Beavers. Shot on, rebound, shot. Comes around, tried to center it. Russell comes away with it. Fights off his man, and McLean sends it in deep. Played by the Beavers goalie. 2 minutes left in the second period. Russell comes away with it. He's pinned up against the boards, played in behind the net. McLean's in his feet. Beavers try and go through the middle. McLean had that in the slot. He's knocked down. No call. Erling tried to chip it in, but it was deflected out of play. .136 left in the second period. 3-2 Beavers. On Mitchell, Baxter, Toole, and Tucker. Face off, controlled by the Beavers. They're going to dump that in deep. Toole will be the first on the puck. He knocks over his man and reverses it to Baxter. Didn't quite come out. I don't know if that hit the ref and stayed in. But the Beavers keep it in. They got the puck in behind the net. Work it out to the line. Near side, offside, puck came out. Baxter, Mitchell, Johnson, Tucker, and Toole. The Caps. 1 minute left in the period. Toole jumps up at the line, makes that difficult, knocks over his man. Played out by the Beavers. In behind the net to the line. Played out into the slot, shot on, gloved by Culligan. Mitchell, Baxter, Johnson, Tucker, and Binks. 37 seconds left in the period. Face off, one back. Binks picks it up. He rims it. Cut off by the Beavers, picked up by Baxter, who plays it up to Mitchell. Mitchell's cut off. Knocked down. Baxter with the back check with Mitchell, kept wide. Comes out. Tipped down low. Knocked to the side by Tucker. Tucker works it up the boards. 10 seconds left. Caps just need to get it out. They get it out. Beavers regroup. 3 seconds left. Shot towards the net. And that'll be the end of the second period. So we do have a flood here. So we'll pause for Oh, about
We'll
15
now
minutes.
flood, and we'll be back to the current period.
down in the Beaver zone, chop towards the net. Trickle towards the net, but sent aside by the Beavers goalie. Mitchell on the forecheck. Oh, he almost caused a turnover there. Baxter almost picked off that pass. Beavers sent it into the corner. Chop out into the middle of the ice and out. Beavers regroup. Play it up the boards. Tool plays it back out. In the middle. In Mitchell's feet. Mitchell, the Tool, the Tucker off his stick. And he tries to play it up off through Baxter, but that'll go down for icing. Russell, McLean, Heffernan, Sterling, and LaBelle for the Caps. Sterling to LaBelle. LaBelle behind Heffernan a little bit, but the puck does come out. Beavers work it in. Sent out in front, picked up by Heffernan. He's got McLean going. He tried to get it to him, but it was in the skates of the Beavers. Beavers play the puck to LaBelle. LaBelle sends it in to the Beavers zone. Picked off by Russell. Russell's got Heffernan in the slot, but hit him in the skate. Beavers play it out up off the glass into the Cap zone. Icing waved off. LaBelle picks up. He's got McLean long, but he didn't have enough on that pass to get it to him. Russell kicks it up to McLean to Johnson, but it's knocked away and picked up by the Beavers. Beavers play it in behind and play it up the far side boards. Up off the boards and chip past the Caps. Binks is there. He plays it up the boards to Johnson, but that's kept in. Russell gets it to McLean. He gets it to Johnson. He gets it out. He goes up the boards, finds Mitchell. Mitchell to Johnson. Johnson tried to get it in the slot to Baxter. It comes out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Binks. Binks back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Mitchell. Mitchell through the middle. Mitchell up to Baxter. Baxter's in. He's got Johnson. Finds Johnson. Shot. Post save by the Beavers. Played in behind the net. Played near side. Binks plays it out to Tool. Tool tried to play it up to Baxter. Knocked away. Sent towards the net into the corner. Binks is there. Binks reverses it to Baxter. Baxter. Caps get kicked out on the face-off. Caps get kicked out on the face-off. Heffernan in for the face-off. Won by the Beavers. Mitchell's first on the puck. He's knocked down. Heffernan comes away with the puck. He stops up, finds Gerling at the line. Gerling to Russell. Russell down low to Baxter. Baxter back to Russell. Russell in the middle to Gerling. Gerling to Heffernan. Heffernan down low. Heffernan to Gerling. Gerling back to Heffernan. That's off the back of his stick. Down low. Heffernan to Russell. Russell shot into the equipment of the Beavers and ice into the bench. And that'll come all the way back in. Beavers had a chance to clear there, but they put it into the bench, so the puck will stay inside the zone. Mitchell, Heffernan, Baxter, Russell, and Gerling stay on. .13 left in the third period, 1:23 left in the penalty. Mitchell wins it. Back to Baxter, gets it over to Russell, gets it to Gerling. Gerling plays it to Mitchell. Mitchell walks out, drops it off to Derling, plays it down low to Heffernan. Heffernan to Derling, to the middle. Derling shot on, that's deflected, puck's in there, and score! That's Bryce Heffernan, puts in the loose puck, and the city in the blue paint to tie it up. Power play goal for the Caps. Tie it up. I think that went on equipment in front. I'm not sure if maybe Liam Mitchell had a stick on it as it went towards the net. We'll find out what the official scoring is here in a second. Bryce Heffernan with the game-tying goal on the power play. Russell brings it back. Sent deep into the Cap zone. Behind the net. Dropped out the line. Sent into the corner. Rice is there to fight for it. Right in behind the net. Knocked away. Banks comes away with the puck. Puck doesn't come out. Comes out to the line. Shot on. Knocked away by O'Donnell. Heffernan picks up the loose puck. We'll drive it in. McLean goes in on the forecheck with Russell. O'Donnell and Derling come off the bench. Knocked in deep by the Beavers. Good play by LaBelle to take that away. Johnson lost the puck but kicked it out. McLean plays it back to Derling. Derling off the stick of LaBelle.
Last goal scored by number 16, Bryce Heffernan. Assisted by number 8, Ray Derling, and number 87, Liam Mitchell.
So the assist on the power play goal for Bryce Heffernan go to Ray Derling and Liam Mitchell. Caps play the puck in. Mitchell, Horton, Munn, Toole, and Tucker come out for the Caps. Mitchell in for the face-off. Beavers get kicked out. Munn plays it to Tucker at the line. He fires it in deep. Rimmed all the way around to the near side. Baxter chips it back in. Comes out. Beavers are away with it. And a one-on-one shot on net. Saved by Cully. Bouncing puck. Beavers right into the corner. They play it down low and cycle. Drop pass at the line. Play down low, looking for the backdoor feed. Baxter knocks the puck away, but it comes out to the line. Mitchell comes away with it and gets it to Baxter. Baxter's away with Munn. 2-on-2. He drops it at the line for Mitchell, who drives it off Baxter's skate. Mitchell puts it into the corner. They go for a change, and the Beavers break out. O'Donnell almost breaks up back play. Beavers go for a change. 10 out in front. Beavers pick up. Russell fighting for the puck. Puck comes out. Russell plays it to the far side to Morton. Morton has a chance to clear. He trips it out. Heffernan's on his horse on the forecheck. Kept in at the line, off the linesman. Jam forward. Russell has possession. Comes out, Banks to O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets the line, backhands it in, not deep. Beavers regrouping behind the net. Heffernan's there on the forecheck, he knocks down his man, and there's going to be a penalty on the Caps. Played out. So, penalty on the Caps with body contact. Caps will have to kill one off here. Russell, Mitchell, Tucker, and Tool. For the Caps. Russell wins the face-off. Tucker pokes it into the corner. Tool's there. Had a chance to rim it, but the puck came off his stick. Comes out to the line. Beavers cycle the puck down low. Come up to the face-off dot and go D to D. D to D, drop pass. He walks in, shot, blocked by Tucker. Ice by Russell. Shot's clear. 30 seconds left. Or a minute 30 left in the penalty. Baxter knocks that puck away in the neutral zone. Causes the Beavers to try and reset again. Baxter again with a good play. He's taken down, but no call. Beavers work the puck up. Into the zone. Down low.
Pass penalty number 16, Bryce Tucker, 2 minutes for body contact.
Played up top. Way far side, into the middle. Down low. Jake hasn't covered. Sent out in front. Knocked away by Baxter. 40 seconds left in the penalty. Russell has time to kill off a bunch of his penalty. He makes a move. Shot on score! Oh, Easton Russell! Caps still have 32 seconds left to kill on this penalty. Face-off is tied up. Sterling comes away with it. He sends it long and deep into the Beavers zone. Mitchell on the forecheck. Beavers come away with it with 20 seconds left on the penalty. They come in through the middle, go wide, set up, send into the slot. Caps are on it. Morton, Mitchell, Burling, and Binks are out for it. Penalty is about expired. Heffernan joins the play. Puck down low, sent out in front, but that's going to come out on the far side. Heffernan knocks it away. He's got a chance. Good forecheck here by Heffernan. Beavers come away the other way. Shot. Up in the air, through the crease. Beavers play it out in front. Score! That was at the end of the power play. It's not a power play goal. Mitchell, Munn, Baxter, Tool, and Tucker out for the Caps. 5 minutes left. Tool plays his man into the board. Mitchell plays it back to Tucker. Tucker to Baxter, up to Munn. Munn sends it in long. Mitchell's there on the forecheck. He'll cause the Beavers goalie to hold that puck. So an offensive goal and face off with 4:40 left. Mitchell, Tool, Munn, Baxter, and Tucker. Munn gets it towards the slot, stick lifted, Baxter will be first on the puck, sends it into the slot. Wasn't quite
Beavers
checked in
goal
at the
scored by
line.
71, Mason Savola, assisted by 77, Ian Shane.
4:26 left in the third period. Tucker jumps up, doesn't get the puck deep. They call it offside. Brings the face off back to Tucker. Tucker sends it in long. Played by the Beavers goalie. Morton and Mitchell on the forecheck. Played through the middle. Knocked away by Tucker, sent in front. Tucker knocked it away. Baxter tried to play it to Munn, but it was behind him a little bit. Munn needs to clear. He gets it out. Played back in. Beavers have to tag up. Played over to Toole. Toole to Baxter. Baxter plays the far side corner. They go for a change. Russell, Derling, Heffernan, McLean, and LaBelle. They play it far side. Cut in through the middle. Cut out by LaBelle. Derling plays it up to McLean. McLean through the middle to Heffernan. Heffernan in wide but taken away. He takes it back and it's on net. And the Beavers cover up that puck. 3:20 left in the third period, tied 4-4. Russell, Heffernan, McLean, Derling, and LaBelle out for the Caps. Actually, a late change here. Binks comes on the bench, off the bench for LaBelle. Face off, one back to Derling. Derling sends it towards the net, steered into the corner. Beavers play it out. McLean plays it to Binks. Binks plays it up to Heffernan. Heffernan's away. He plays it in deep, up off the glass and into the far corner. Beavers are on that first, but McLean's there to forecheck. They play it out from the corner and out through the middle. Beavers play it out. Looking for an offside call. Played through the middle, but the stick was tied up. Played around the net. McLean will be the first one on the puck. Plays it back into the zone. Even squares down in behind the net. Play down in front. Link to Derling. Derling off Russell's stick. Chipped in. Russell hard on the puck. Morton plays it out. Russell loses the puck. As he got it deep. Beavers come away. Comes out to the line. Mitchell on the puck. Played down low. Shot on, glove by Sullivan. Comes out. Derling turns and fires, but doesn't get it out. Shipped back in by the Beavers. Beavers turn. Play down low. Comes out to the line. Mitchell back to the pressure. They come away with the puck. Get the puck out. Knocked down by the Beavers. They'll try and enter again. Minute 17 left in the game. Derling gets it out. Mitchell takes his man. Could be a glove pass, but they don't call it.
Last play in the third period.
Towards the line. Down low. 50 seconds left. Play far side. They cycle. They walk in. Binks cuts out that pass. He's hooked down. Beavers retain possession. Baxter tries to get it out. Beavers play it back in. 15 seconds left. They stop him at the line and play it back in on net. Saved by Culligan. 10 seconds left. Face off in the cap zone with 10 seconds left. Russell, Tucker, Poole, Heffernan. Caps call a timeout.
Timeout, Caps.
All right, we got Mitchell, Baxter, Russell, Tucker, and Toole. Russell in for the face-off. Tied up. 10 feet. Comes out to the line. 5 seconds left. Drop the stick. Sent on net. Knocked away by Russell. And we'll end this one in a tie. Round robin. Games end in a tie, so each team gets a point. So a good game for the Caps against the Beavers, one of the favorites to win the tournament. So a good start for the Caps. Stick around for player of the game. Thanks, buddy. I guess they don't have a player of the game. If I had to give one, I'd give it to Bryce Heffernan. Next game, 7:30 tonight.